I just spent a good deal of my time in Afghanistan after my residency here, helping start a med school under the auspices of the Peace Corps, and then IU helped me with that after I got out of the Peace Corps. There were several other physicians on the faculty that had different but comparable experiences. And we started chatting among ourselves and decided, well, why don't we just look around and see if we can find another medical school where we can collaborate from IU. And we chose Kenya. The deal was that we would send IU faculty for a year rotation, and during that year, they would kind of look after rotating people back and forth and help out with the starting med school. So I took my turn in '92, and it was just wonderful. But when I retired in the year 2000, I thought, well, we'll just go and do another year there. And when I returned, I was just blown away by what I saw. I was seeing maybe 100 people die on my wards over the course of a year. Now it's over 1,000 a year. And just clear the HIV pandemic was just the most frightening thing I'd ever seen. Indiana University found itself in the epicenter of that pandemic, and I was standing there looking at it. We realized, in good conscience, one could not stay there and just, while everyone was dying, and just focus on building a fine med school. We had to deal with the crisis we found ourselves in. And so with that, we opened the first 2 clinics. And one thing led to another. Now we have probably 800 clinics across Western Kenya, and we're taking care of close to half of the HIV burden of the country of Kenya. You know, as I look at our partnership, our relationship has always been one of counterpart relationships. No one is there running anything. Everything is run by Kenyans with our support. Right now, they run the entire program, and not only that, they're generating whole new generations of graduates, residents, fellows, new faculty. And I think the next phase is the fact that this is catching on. The North American partners, all of us that have worked together, realize that we've learned some things that ought to really impact the way we engage with developing countries elsewhere in the world. And we have new partnerships starting in Ghana, new partnerships starting in Mexico, all under the leadership of people we've worked with over the years. So the impact is not just Kenya. I think its impact is yet to be fully known.